Friday, February 7th. I'm Oliver.
I'm Ginger.
Happy Friday, everyone! Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation,
Under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated.
Welcome back, Miss Fisher.
Well, thank you. How sweet. I've missed you guys. I'm glad to be back. Very glad to be back. I was up in New York with my husband at his doctor's visit, and everything went well, which is a blessing. So we are glad to be back, and I'm really glad to be back here because I have so missed you guys. And since it's Friday, you know what that means. It's Terrific Kid Day. All right. Good thing I brought the glasses. Okay, let's see. Here we go. All right. Cadence Pretorius in Miss Russo's class. Christopher Sebza in Miss Bulick's class. Jessa Tullis in Miss Albert's class. Caden Smith in Miss Haney's class. Layla Hanson in Miss Houck's class, Johnny Davis in Miss Larkin's class, Cameron Walker in Miss Richardson's class, Oliver Collins in Miss Shandel's class, Bella Lumen in Miss Hayden's class, Parth Patel in Mr. Ravid's class, Reese Williams in Mrs. Wise's class, Hope Dwyer in Mr. Reamer's class, Juan Russell in Mrs. Dunn's class, Noah Cruz in Mrs. Furman's class, Layla Dunkley in Mr. Kester's class, Isabella Reithmeyer in Mrs. Burgess's class, Sarah Pagdananon in Mrs. Reynolds' class, Irvin Jones in Ms. Johnson's class, Willow Warner in Ms. Shiver's class, Lillian Burkett in Mrs. Mott's class, Grace Faringer in Mrs. Fruit's class, Xavier Heatliff in Mrs. Smiley's class, Shiloh Gardner in Mr. Abbey's class, Callan Tyree in Miss Hayes's class, Nathan Rodriguez in Mrs. Ravid's class, Isabella Forslin in Mrs. Tugwell's class, Samantha Sullivan in Mrs. Wood's class, and Berkeley Price in Miss Haller's class. Woo! All right, congratulations. You guys know what to do. Go see Mrs. Lutz in the cafeteria and have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Thank you, Miss Fisher.
Now for additional announcements. Here's Christopher with our trivia question and Lauren with our fact of the day.
Our fact of the day comes from 28 Days Moments in Black History That Changed the World by Charles R. Smith, Jr., illustrated by Shane W. Evans. When Madam C.J. Walker died, her wealth was estimated at over $1 million. She was the wealthiest black woman in the country at the time and one of the wealthiest black Americans. She took great pride in building her company and spent as much time donating money to various organizations like the NAACP to support causes concerning the black community.
Now, once again, here's our first African American history trivia question. Name the founder and first principal of the Tuskegee Institute. Teachers, please submit your answers by noon today. The winning class will receive a prize from the Media Center.
Best wishes, students. Valentine's Day candy grams are available for sale. Tell someone how much they mean to you this Valentine's Day. Each gram you send is $1 or 6 candy grams for $5, and a whole class for $15. Please be sure to send the money in an envelope attached to your form.
Please complete your order by February 12th. All proceeds will benefit our 5th grade
Our life skill of the week is caring. People who show caring show kindness in their actions toward others. Are you a caring person?
Our quote of the day is kindness. It costs nothing but means everything.
Teachers, please remember that today we are on a special area schedule day F.
Coach Roy is not on a special area schedule today.
Now here's Graham with today's weather.
Good morning. Today's forecast calls for partly cloudy skies with a high of 66 and a low of 42.
Thank
you, Graham.
Remember,
work hard, get smart.
can you say it with us?
1, 2,
3. Work hard, get smart. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. See ya.